I need a penguin hat to go with my penguin pajamas. Yes. But, hellos peeps, it is D, obviously. And I realize I already made a video today. Actually, it was yesterday because this is another 3 o'clock in the morning video. Woo woo! And it's kind of going to be about relationships again, but not the rambling of the last one, which just made no sense because I was actually tired and stuff. But now it's kind of more, I don't know, put together because I actually wrote it down, and I wrote it down in a note on Facebook. But I don't know, some of you who watch, I know nobody watches, but if you do by chance watch this, you're probably not my friend on Facebook, and even if you are, you probably don't read my notes. So I'm just gonna kind of go through this and kind of talk about it, maybe in greater length than I did on Facebook. Okay, so this is like the list of things I do and do not want in a boyfriend eventually, if I ever get one. And I'm gonna start with personality traits. Now, the good thing, I want a guy who's funny. Like, I love to laugh. I mean, obviously. And if a guy can't make me laugh, I don't think that there's any future for us at all. Because, I mean, just about everything makes me laugh. I mean, I'm still immature enough where I will laugh at a poo poo joke. Poop. Okay, anyway. And so, see, so if you can't make me laugh, that's pretty pathetic. Um, and two is playful. Like I said, I'm kind of immature sometimes. I mean, I like to wrestle, I like to play in the mud, I like to play on swing sets and stuff, and just have fun. I like to climb trees, and it's fun to have someone to do that with. Someone's just watching, looking at you like you're an idiot. I mean, I get that enough from strangers. I don't need it from someone who's supposedly supposed to like love me and such. I want someone to play with. Okay, and three is loving, of course, but not just to me, but to like everybody. I mean, a guy who cares about people is just he's very attractive and hot. Okay, that's just all there is to that. A guy who cares is nice. I like that. Good listener. I rant and rave a lot, and most of the time that is all I need to do is just rant and rave, and nobody has to tell me anything. And if I want someone to help me, I'll tell them. And so a guy who will just listen to me, and of course I'll listen back to him. It's that's just something I need. Okay. Good with kids. Even though I'm not sure if I want kids yet, I think I will eventually, but right now I certainly don't. Uh, it's so cute to see a guy like pick up some random child and start playing with him, which can sound a little weird, but in a good way. Then there's faithful, and this is my big one, okay? Because you know, uh, people in my family seem to have issues with staying faithful, so I don't know. That's a big thing in my life. I could not handle being cheated on. I'm not that emotionally stable. And romantic. I'm like, I don't know. I'm very cheesy in the romance place, but I'm not asking for a big musical number like in musicals. I mean, I'd love that. Trust me, I would. But like, I don't know, little things like us singing a karaoke version of our song or putting a movie quote in a card or something that we both love. I don't know, just something cheesy like that. Okay. And when a guy is sincere and just actually cares and means what he says and he's real with you, and you don't have to worry about him like lying and stuff. And then there's caring, and that I just put with that like being nice and polite, cuz it's attractive when a guy is polite. I mean, you don't want a guy who's rude and such. And then crazy, because I mean, if you know me at all, you know that I'm insane and I need an insane guy to go with it. Plain as day. Mature. Kinda is the opposite of everything else, but I guess there's times when you can be stupid and laugh at poo poo jokes, and there's times when you can't. It's 3 in the morning, so this is a time when I can't. But, like, in church, it's a little bit inappropriate to laugh at poo-poo jokes. Drink intermission. But anyway, so now we're on to the bad. Being mean. Okay, I love to jokingly, like, tease people, and I love to be jokingly teased. But when you step too far, there's a big difference between being like, oh, you're such a dork, and yeah, and then just being mean and pointing out flaws nonstop. I mean, there's a difference when there's love involved in the teasing and just hatred and meanness. And two is selfish. I mean, I know just as humans we're all selfish all the time, but just a minimal amount of that would be nice. And then cockiness. Okay. Yes, confidence is hot and knowing who you are is hot. It's like knowing that a guy has his life pretty much figured out and together. That's what I like. That's kind of why I like older guys, which is legal now because I'm 18. Booyah! But if he has too much of that and he's like, "Oh, I'm so big and bad." Boom. It's just annoying. I don't like that. Disrespectful. It's I don't know. I don't like it when people think that they're better than everybody else. I don't know why you think you're God's gift to earth because you're certainly not. Especially if you're one of those people who wears his pants around his knees and just acts like he's the worst, biggest, baddest potato muncher. I don't know. But yeah, potato muncher. You can quote me on that one. And boring, because obviously I like adventure and hilarity and just fun in my life. And I don't have much against video games. It's just I don't see the idea of playing non-stop every day, especially if you're just doing the same game. I mean, I'm kind of bad about Facebook, but if I actually have something else to do, like if I have the chance to go outside and play because it's nice out, or I have the chance to go out with friends, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna pick Facebook over my friends unless I don't want to put on pants. But in that case, I'll just go in my sweatpants or my pajamas. I don't care. Okay, stupid. That's number 8 or whatever. Um, I'm not saying you have to be a genius or even like high intelligence. I mean like don't be like the ghetto people idiots that you see walking around everywhere. You know, the ones like I already said that have their pants around their knees and their clothes are like 10 sizes too big. Like a guy is very small, but he's wearing 3X clothes. I don't understand that. And then walking around like boom, boom, boom. No, no, just no. And liars. I don't like liars. I mean, I can I can handle the truth. I may not like it, but I can handle it and I expect it and I deserve it. Then there's hateful people. And I don't know. Hateful people, they just cause more hate and I don't like being around hate. It's icky and mm. And then there's the deal breakers. Now the positive ones are a Jesus freak. Any guy I date has to be Christian. That's just over the years of having different crushes on guys, most of them have been Christian, but some of them haven't. And I've just in general noticed that the Christian guys, they're so much nicer for the most part. And they're just more loving, I guess. And then you feel like, oh, I can evangelize to this person, but you can't. I mean, if you're looking for a real relationship, if you're gonna evangelize first, then you got to do that before you get into the relationship because it's not gonna work once you get in. You can't like you. I've tried it. You can't. Okay, and wants a real relationship. Uh, High school, middle school relationships, a lot of them are just about sex and dating for the sake of dating. And I don't like that. I mean, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for someone to marry someday, someone to settle down with. That's what I'm looking for. And then the negative deal breakers. Smoking and or drugs. I don't like smoking. It stinks. It's nasty. And I don't like drugs. And, none of that icky stuff. I mean, ugh. Just, not willing to wait. See this ring on my finger? See this ring on my finger? It's my purity ring. And I'm not going to have sex until I'm married. That's all there is about it. Don't waste my time if you're going to try and get me not to, because I'm not. That's like a double negative. Never mind. But yeah, and a serial killer. Because, I mean, if you've matched everything else I've said so far, you're going to have to be a serial killer to scare me off. The cherries on top. If he can dress himself. Okay, you know, if you watch How I Met Your Mother, Barney Stinson, he's a womanizer, but he looks nice, okay? Suiting up. It's good every once in a while. I'm just trying to look decent. I mean, guys, you may like lingerie on us, but our lingerie on you would be a suit. And I'm not exaggerating that at all. Suits are hot. That's all I have to say. And then there's a musician. Of course, it's not a necessity. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not dating you unless you're a musician. But I like music, so it'd be nice. Uh, looks. I mean, of course, there has to be an attraction, but I'm more interested in person's brain and their heart. And they have to be strong. And I mean this like strong will, strong heart, a strong mind, and a strong body. Like if I get hurt in the middle of the woods, I'd like to be able to be carried back to the car. I don't know. It's just something I would like, but I don't mean like a bodybuilder kind of huge. I mean more like a lean bodybuilders scare me. I don't like someone who looks like they could actually throw me into a wall and put a hole in the wall and yeah. Then there's a leader and I'm cause okay, I'm the oldest of 5 kids, so I've always been bossy and I've always been the leader. But sometimes I don't want to. I just want to lay back and follow someone. So I mean, I want someone who can be a leader cuz and I just want to take turns leading cuz that's what a relationship is. Then likes to cuddle. I love to cuddle. I love to feel warm and protected and held. That's maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. Smells good. Okay, guys, if you smell good, that's like the best thing about that. I'm gonna show you something. Where is it? Okay, in my bag, it's my favorite smell is if I could open up my zipper thingy. Where is it? Right here. I should have prepared this before. I didn't think about it. But this stuff, right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's BOD 24K, okay? This stuff smells so good. Like, so good. And it attracts me like Pepsi attracts bees. So, I mean, and I'm not kidding. Like, I've smelt this on guys just walking, like, across campus at school, and I've followed them, and I was late to class. That actually happened a couple times. So, I mean, it's that good. Then, loves animals, okay? I like animals. I, I know for sure when I grow up even more, I want a Great Dane and a Sphinx cat. The naked kitties, I like naked kitties. I want a really big dog and a really naked kitty. I mean, I like farm animals too. I love chickens and llamas, and I'd like a cow because I drink like a gallon of milk a day. But I mean, I don't have to have those things. And then likes to read because I love reading. I can read a book a day if I sit down and do it. Of course, I've been lazy and I haven't been reading as much. Darn Facebook. But I mean, I'd love it if someone we could sit down on the couch together, pick up a book at the same time, and try to race to see who could finish it first. And that is my list of likes and dislikes. So, I mean, this is a really long video, so I'm just gonna hurry up and close out. But yes, I mean, if you actually watched this, thank you. And if you're a guy, tell me what you think about this. I mean, I think that this would be a very good guy if he could fit all this. He'd probably be perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna go. So llama out.